Hi everybody, it is so nice to see you again in this video. Okay guys, today we are going to talk about writing, which is a formal letter, making a reservation. Making a reservation, what does this word, reservation, mean? Okay, what does it mean? Reservation. Look at this video and you can guess what does it mean.
Sunshine Hotel, Vincenzo speaking. How can I help you?
Do you have a room available from December 1st to December 4th?
Smoking or non-smoking?
Non-smoking.
For how many people?
2.
2 adults?
Yes, it's for my wife and me.
Okay, let me check availability.
Okay.
You'll arrive December 1st and check out on the 4th?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I do have rooms available on those nights. Would you like a room with a king-size bed or 2 full-size beds?
2 full-size beds, please.
Okay, would you like to reserve the room now?
What's the room rate?
The room is $275 per night.
Does that include tax?
Yes, that includes tax.
Does the hotel have a pool and a fitness center?
Yes, the hotel has an indoor Olympic-sized swimming pool and a fitness center. The fitness center...
Okay guys, I think you know now what does reservation mean. I think, does it make sense? Okay, now read this advertisement alone. It's about weekend cookery course. Weekend cookery course. Read it alone to answer this question. Question number 1, I mean. Okay, thanks. If I ask you a question, would you enjoy cookery? Okay, some students say yes and other say no. Okay, now I'm going to ask you another question. What can you cook? What can you cook? Some students say pizza and so on, etc. Okay? Okay. Now, this advertisement, I think you can admire with this advertisement, right? Okay, let's go to the next question here. Read the notes that Tyler added to the advertisement, then read his letter. What information does he forget to include? Tyler write this letter to reserve at this cookery course. Okay, Tyler Hamilton write this letter or this formal letter to reserve at this advertisement. Okay, students? Okay. Now, we have to know, or as students, you have to focus on an essential information. about this formal letter. About this formal letter. First issue, you have to write dear or dear plus name to start a formal letter if you know the person's name, and end it with this. I'm looking forward to hearing from you in due course. Yours sincerely. Okay? And to write your name. I mean the sender of this letter, who's Tyler Hamlin. Tyler Hamlin. Okay? The second issue, there are four paragraphs. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 paragraphs, and each one has an idea. Each one has an idea. Okay? The third one, the style of the letter, the style of the formal letter is formal, and we don't, please focus, we don't use short forms. Okay, my students? Okay. If you want to write any reservation for anything, you have to follow these rules that I am said. Don't forget these rules, right? Okay. Now read this reservation or formal letter to answer this question. What information does he forget to include? Yes, take 1 minute, guys. I think it is done now. He forgets just one information, which is what? The size. Yes. Tyler forgets to send the uniform size. Okay? Okay, guys. Yes. Now, according to your understanding of this formal letter, you have to answer this question. Question number 1. Question number 1. Find the phrases in the letter. This question related to the letter. Okay, number 1. A phrase for referring back to a telephone conversation, which is what? Yeah, further to our recent telephone conversation. Number 2. A more formal way of saying I want. I want to. What is the phrase that indicate to I want to? It is, yes, I wish to, instead of using I want to. A phrase meaning a room with 2 beds. A room with 2 beds. It is, yes, it is a twin room. Number 4, we have here 4 different ways of making polite requests. The first way of making polite request, which contains very grateful. What is the first one? Yeah, excellent. I would be very grateful if you would. It is found in your letter. The second one, be possible. What is the phrase? Yeah, excellent. It is, would it be possible to? C. Yes. Please, could you? D. What is the answer? Yes, excellent students. Would you mind? These phrases, okay, or these ways of making polite requests, you can find them in the formal letter at the bottom here. At the bottom here. Okay, guys? Yes. Number 5, a phrase that anticipates a reply to the letter. What is? Yes, excellent. I look forward to hearing from you in due course. The last one, the phrase that comes immediately before the sender's signature. It is? Yes, excellent. Yours sincerely. Now, okay, my students, now look at the question number 2. It is easy. It is so easy. Read the Learn This books. Read the Learn This books. Find 4 verbs. Find 4 verbs with 2 objects in the letter. Okay, learn this. Verbs with 2 objects. With 2 objects, not 1 object. Verbs with 2 objects. Some verbs can be followed by both an indirect and a direct object. What does that mean? Okay, my cousin wrote me a letter. My cousin, it is subject. Wrote, it is verb. Me, it is indirect object. Indirect object. A letter, it is direct object. Here, it is usually a person. It is usually a person. Here, it is usually a thing. Okay? This means that me, okay, is indirect object. It comes first and it is related to person. A letter is direct object. It is related to a thing. Okay? Okay. Yes, look at the second example. John bought his grandmother some flowers. John, it is subject. Bought, it is verb. His grandmother, it is indirect object. Some flowers is direct object. You note that his grandmother, it is related to a person. Okay, this is the first one, and it comes at first. Okay, the second one, it is direct object. Also, it is related to a thing, right? Yes. Here, the second one, the second rule, the indirect object comes first. Yes? Yes, this is indirect object, this is indirect object, and is usually a person. Is usually a person? Yeah. Is usually a person? Yeah. The direct object is usually a thing. Yes. It is usually a thing? Yeah. It is usually a thing? Yeah. Number 3. Please be focused. Be focused. Pay attention to this. If we want the direct object to come first, we must put 2 or 4 before the indirect object. This means if you want to exchange between a letter and me, you have to put 2 or 4. Look at this example. My cousin wrote a letter to me. To me. We exchange between me and letter, and we put in between what? 2. Okay, the second example, John bought some flowers for his grandmother. Okay, we exchange between this and this. This is indirect object and this is direct object. We use what for? Okay, guys? Okay. Okay, guys. Now let's apply this rule at this exercise. Look at exercise number 3. It is easy. Rewrite the sentences putting the indirect object first. Okay? Look at this example. Look at this. Okay? First one. Can you do a favor for me? You have to delete for at first and to exchange between me and a favor. Right? Put a favor instead of me and put me instead of a favor. Right. Now, let us do this exercise gather together and then you can do the last 2 sentences. Okay. Would you mind showing your pictures to us? What is the answer if you want to exchange between 2 objects, direct and indirect object? Okay, this is indirect object and this is what? Direct object. You have to delete 2 and to exchange between us and your pictures. Let me see. Yes, would you mind showing us your pictures? Okay, number 3. She read her poem to the class. You have to delete 2 and to exchange between the indirect object and the direct object. So it becomes what? She read the class her poem. For okay, she read the class her poem. Okay, her poem. Now, number 4, he cooked dinner for his friends. What is the answer? You have to delete 4 and to exchange between his friends, indirect object, and direct object, which is dinner. This is the answer. Okay, we reach at the end. Now, see you soon, my student, and see you again in the next session. We have number 5 and number 6 as homework. Please guys, do it in your home and see you soon. Goodbye.